So I live in Austin. And Austin likes to pride itself on a lot of different things. I mean, a lot of people know our city's motto is Keep Austin Weird, which is a statement about endorsing small businesses and ignoring the large corporate chains and making sure that you have variety and locally sourced, organic, whatever. Although, by the way, in the past couple of years, the city's developed an unofficial motto, which is Don't Move Here. It's actually become quite a popular phrase. Welcome to Austin. Enjoy the sights. Visit 6th Street. Don't move here. It is getting a little crowded, and the way Austin is constructed doesn't really allow for a lot of growth. Austin is bound on either side by major highways, two major highways. And so the city is laid out in a nice little grid, and most of the city proper lies between those two highways, which means there's not that much room for expansion. So we just keep shoving in more and more hipsters and outsiders who keep moving here because it's oh so cool, and it keeps just filling up. Now, I'm not originally from Austin, so I don't really get the ability to belittle people who move into Austin because I moved here. I moved here 3, 4 years ago, something like that. I moved down here from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Little city called Grapevine, but typically down here I just say Dallas because nobody knows all the little suburbs. And you have to be very careful because I have on occasion stated, I'm from Austin because I've lived here for several years, so I figure it's where I'm from. The people who grow up in Austin do not take that kindly. I mean at all. They will jump on your case pretty quick. You are not from Austin. I'm from Austin. I grew up here. You're a carpetbagger. I'm from 3 hours north. I'm a carpetbagger? Anyway, I've gotten a little off topic. One of the things that Austin prides itself on is being the live music capital of the world. Now, I'm not a huge music fan. I don't hate music. There's bands that I like. There's even bands I've gone to see. But by and large, music's just not one of those determining factors in my life. Now, I know some of you are out there saying, I couldn't live in a world without music. Not for a single day. I know this because many of my friends have said this. And I'm willing to believe you. And again, I don't dislike music. I have a passion for stories. I have a passion for movies and TV shows and books. I don't have a passion for music. Music is, generally speaking, background noise to me. Not to say I don't enjoy it, but... So I can't necessarily speak to the veracity of the claim that Austin is the live music capital of the world. But I will say this. They're definitely trying if they don't deserve it. You go downtown and every bar's got a music stage. In fact, a lot of them have two. A lot of them will have a music stage, and then they'll have like an outdoor courtyard stage, and they'll have two bands playing. We got the one playing inside on stage A, and we got the other band outside on stage B. But the thing that really, really sells me that Austin might very well deserve this title that it's given itself is the airport. Austin does not have a giant airport. It's not, I don't think it's an international airport. And even if it is, it's not what you picture when you think international airport. It's also not just a one strip kind of airport. Picture any medium-sized airport not in a major city. I'm sure you guys can imagine what I'm talking about. It's a decent size, but you're not going to get lost. And it has 2 live music stages in the airport. So that as soon as you arrive, you get a taste of Austin. And I like to picture in my head, because this is the kind of thing that I enjoy, I like to picture in my head the phone call when the lead singer of the band booked a gig at the airport. Because bands do actually play there. Somebody is actually trying to get on those stages to play. And who can blame them? Because, yeah, there's 1,000,000 stages in Austin, but there's 2,000,000 local bands. I imagine the phone call goes a little something like this. Let me get my prop from over here. Hey, Steve! I finally got us our first gig! We're playing the airport, man! Main stage! Yeah, they wanted to put us on the secondary stage, but I told them, Stir Fry Buddha doesn't roll like that, man. We go big or we go home. If we ain't playing the main stage at the airport, then we're gonna play at the park or something, man, because we're big. We got fans. And that also brings in another point, because one of the big things that local bands do is, every local band's got a couple of cult followers that go and see them at every show they do. Now, typically, they're friends of the band, which is absolutely fine. I mean, I'm not picking on that at all. The first thing you want to do is get your friends, and it's great when your friends support you in what you do. But if you're playing the airport, your fans can't come see you because the stages aren't outside the airport. They're in with the terminals. You have to have a plane ticket to hear the bands. Why would any band want to do that? What kind of exposure are you really getting? I mean, if I'm walking through the airport and I see some musician playing, that's great, guy, but my flight takes off in 5 minutes. I gotta go. Man, that's really something to think about. I'd never considered the fan aspect before. Puts that in a whole different light. I'm gonna have to start finding out who's playing at the airport. I got questions.